Strawberry season is starting, and we're kicking it off with a delicious strawberry pie. We pick tasty, beautiful strawberries. This is quite important. And we take a small container in which we'll make the pie. My baking dish is 25 by 15 centimeters, but you can use any dish you have, even a springform pan. I'll be baking it right on parchment paper. We moisten the parchment paper with water and squeeze it out. Then we lay it like this in the baking dish. It's much easier to fit it in when you moisten it first. For the dough, we take 1 egg, add a little salt, and start whisking. Add sugar to the egg and whisk it together with the sugar. Of course, the sugar won't dissolve completely, but make sure to whisk for at least a minute. Soft butter. A little bit of butter like this, since it's soft. I gently mix and thoroughly whisk it. You don't need to whisk for too long. Just enough for the butter to blend in completely, that's all. Then I add vanilla sugar or vanilla, baking powder, and finally the flour. Now we combine everything. Transfer the dough into the baking dish. Spread the dough evenly in the pan, like this. Now take each of the strawberries, gently and carefully remove the green leaves and slice them. Arrange the strawberries on top, one over another, like this. So, that's it. Now let's move on. Let's prepare a delicious, appetizing crumble. Take sugar and flour. Mix them together a little bit like this, and butter. Now, just like with short crust pastry, we do the following. Rub it together to make a crumbly mixture, a crumble from flour and sug from butter. It's the same here. Make a crumble from butter and flour. You should end up with a crumbly texture like this. If your flour has dissolved into the butter so much that everything is very sticky, just add a bit more flour. You should have a more or less dry, crumbly mixture like this. Now sprinkle this crumble over the strawberries. Put it in a well preheated oven at 180 degrees for 25 to 30 minutes, just until it's golden, then take it out. In fact, this kind of dough is prepared very quickly. If your oven bakes well, this pie can be ready in even 20 minutes. I watch for it to turn golden, and then I take it out. Let the pie cool for half an hour. Now transfer it from the small baking tray onto a cutting board. I make these pies with different berries and fruits. I call them creamy pies. And there's a lot of butter in them, so they turn out very tasty. For example, I really like this pie with plums. The pie turns out to be small, and why would we need anyone else, right? It's just us, coffee, and the pie. Look at how appetizing the pie turned out. Such a short crust, buttery dough and berries. You can use any berries and soft fruits, such as plums, peaches, apricots, or overripe pears. That was the recipe for today. Subscribe to my channel and give it a like. Enjoy your meal. Bye.